Yahweh wasn't originally the God of everyone. He was the God of Israel, a tribal national deity, just like every other nation had. When you actually read the Old Testament without the church filter on, you start noticing a pattern. God isn't presented as a universal, all people, everywhere deity that we talk about today. He's presented as Israel's God, their protector, their warrior, their king. The text literally calls them his chosen people and says that their land was his portion. And over, you see the same story. Israel versus another nation, and Yahweh fights for Israel. He frees Israel from Egypt. He helps Israel conquer Canaan. He tells Israel to destroy certain tribes, and he gives Israel land that other people already lived on. If he was the God of the world, wouldn't those be his people too? Meanwhile, every other nation had their own gods, and they believed that their gods were fighting for them. This was normal in the ancient world. Every nation believed that their God was on their side. Israel was no different. The only difference is Israel's stories survived. Their writings became scripture, and later Christianity universalized their God. But originally, Yahweh wasn't the God of the whole world. He was the God of Israel, exactly the way the text describes him. And once you see that, the violence, the favoritism, the chosen people language, all of it suddenly makes sense. And somehow we turn a tribal war god into the God of everyone everywhere without ever asking if that's what those stories were actually saying.
I don't mean to say this like to be disrespectful, and maybe this is, some people are going to think this sounds dumb, but I feel like there's a deeper reason why, people of color and specifically the Black community have been relentlessly persecuted. Just the things that happened during slavery alone, were insane. But I don't know, the more I learn about Black history and the ways that, people who literally worked in the government, like the CIA, all these different people in power were trying to ruin the Black community. And it makes me think, dude, I feel like, is there something more going on here than just racism? Because it's like, come on, you're telling me you're doing all of this stuff just because you don't like someone's skin color? I feel like, I have this theory that, what if Black people have some type of superpower? What if they have, I don't know, if they're just born with something very valuable that we don't really know about, but maybe, like I said, these rich people and these people in power, maybe they figured it out a long time ago, and maybe that's why they were like, oh, we have to get rid of them, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I feel like maybe they have something special that we are not taught about that is linked to them being people of color, And I've seen some Black creators come on here and try to explain how special it is to have melanin in your skin and how it has all these different properties, but I don't know, I just feel like I have this theory that this goes so much deeper than maybe a lot of us realize, because I'm sorry, but I don't think you're gonna go out of your way for all these hundreds and hundreds of years to try to ruin one group of people over something as silly as, oh, their skin is a different color. I feel like there's something that we don't know. I'm telling you, there's something special about them that they don't want us to know. Okay, this is just something that I've been thinking about recently, and I'm like, maybe if there are some Black creators that maybe they already made a video and I just didn't see it, I don't know, but I don't know, maybe it sounds dumb. Or maybe this is yeah, no shit, Sherlock, but, it's just something I was thinking about.
I almost didn't take the